Hello, Divine Ones. Welcome. So today's transmission was actually recorded a few weeks ago. And I'm doing a little intro to this because this aura cleanse video, I had two things happen within this video that I wanted to share with you before it actually begins, because I thought there was no way that I was going to be able to actually share this video. So first in this video, you'll see that new guides come in. Why will you see that? Well, I actually say it and I'm staring off into the distance because I'm mesmerized by their energy coming down and in, and I'm like, wow. And so it was new energy that was like different, and their form was different. And so I had new energy guides coming in. And so as I watched that come down, I was kind of transfixed by that. And then the next thing that happened in this video is the audio went completely wonky. And so when I listened to this back, I was like, oh, wow, there's no way I can share this, but there's no way I can replicate this. Like, I can't replicate a transmission. Like, even if I said to the guides, can we please redo this? They will redo it, but it won't be identical to the first time. And just to be authentic and true to their message, I'm just sharing this with you. And so what I've done is I've gone through the message, and in places where I feel like you can't hear what I'm saying clearly, I've put some text in there. So I've inserted some text in the first 15 minutes. I've tried not to put too much of the text in there, but I've put a little bit of text in there. And then if you see my mouth moving and you can't hear any sound, it's because I'm speaking in light language. So I didn't put text of the light language. However, the guides tell me that the message comes through not just through my voice and through the movements. It also comes through my whole entire body, my eyes, my pores, everything. And just even in this whole space that I'm in, the message is coming through to you. So even if the audio was glitchy and it feels troublesome to you or irritating to you, you could turn the volume down and you could still receive the whole message. And like I said, after 15 minutes, 16 minutes, it all evens itself out. Like, it's completely fine after that time. And that's when the guides start to get they share more of their message. In the beginning, it's like the harmonization. In the introduction, and after 15 minutes, that's when they start sharing the aura cleanse and I want to call it the juicy part of their message. Their whole message, of course, is always amazing, but they get into the heart of it. The heart of it is what they're telling me. The heart of it. The juice of it. Like, in the beginning, they're telling it to me like when you squeeze an orange, in the beginning it's like hard. When you put your hand on and you squeeze, and then the juice comes out, and then you have like a full glass of juice. It's like this in the beginning of the transmission. It's like we're extracting the juice or the energy to receive like the juice or the fruits of all that labor. Like this. Okay, so you're going to get another introduction to this video. So thank you so much for your patience and your understanding. And the guides are going to yes, just to send you love. Love, love, love. Always an opportunity for love. And the aura cleanse will begin. Hello, 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 Divine Ones. Welcome. Today, the guides are going to be sharing a quick aura clearing. So if you're open to this message, the guides are ready to go. Dear ones, we are so elated, so overjoyed, so privileged to be able to share this message with you. Your aura. So we like to call this your divine shield. Because everything touches it before it touches you. Like layers. And the utmost importance to keep it clear and strong. So this transmission today is not only for aura cleansing, it's aura strengthening as well. We do both and more. But first, we harmonize energy with you. So if you say yes, then we say yes. And we bring through the energy of truth, vibrational frequency of truth, which is the highest vibration, and it is the vibrational frequency that all other frequencies or manifestations are born out of, or created out of. This is the one frequency that all other manifestations are created from. So we bring this frequency, which is a vibrational match to the frequency that is encoded in you. You, each of you have your own unique vibrational signature. And part of that signature is the vibration of truth, is this high vibration. They say it's the highest vibration, and the feeling that they give me, if you've been here before and you know when they get excited and they feeling like a jumping up and down, it's like this, this highest vibrational frequency, which you are, is encoded in you, encoded in your DNA, and encoded in your unique signature. So we bring this frequency to match what is already there, what is already in you. Is you, so you remember it. You might think it's the small self or the personality self that is doing the remembering, and they say, no, not really. It is the divine as you, the divine aspect of you. Your true essence. Some of you like to maybe use the word soul, your soul. Some of you might resonate with the words higher self. So you could use any words that you like that help you resonate. We say, and that this frequency, that is you, that it is remembered, and this is or heard, remembered and heard and known by the divine aspect of you. So, even though we speak this message to you and you are hearing it, your personality self, the you that you call you, is hearing this message today. Or one level of reality, or one level of consciousness. We could think of realities and dimensions as levels of consciousness. This is one level of consciousness, but when we bring this tone to harmonize with you, and we say it is the song that you remember, or when you are in this vibrational frequency and you are emitting this frequency, and we have said previously that you are emitting it out, or you are like a broadcast, you're broadcasting it out for others to hear it, to know it. It is not their personality self that necessarily knows it. Yes, maybe on one level, but it is actually the divine as them, that is doing the knowing. We know that the small self, the personality self, always thinks that it is the doer and thinks you. And yes, and also, they are for the beyond, the aspect of you that knows who you are and what you are. In there is this aspect of you, and it is the only aspect, it is the true aspect of you. And yes, there is this creation of your personality self that is expressing right now. And there is the divine as you. Sorry, there's new energy in. I can see them arriving. And so but it is for the real you, or the true you, and we sing this song, or we bring this frequency now that is beyond your intellect, that is really you, and that is beyond your intellect. Yes, the true you is beyond anything you can possibly imagine with your intellect. This aspect of you is Ayakoroso, the one that remembers, Ayakorosia Chikarasa Ikarasa, Iniokoroso Tia Shikarasa, that wakes up. And Isikarasa, you might think that I'm just asking for more information here. And that is the small self Sikarasa, that attains enlightenment, Ayakorosa Ikarasa, that becomes enlightened, Inikoroso, that becomes awakened, Iokoroso Chikiama Karasa Tikarasa Chikorotikia Takarasa. And we say, sure. And yes. And also, and it is the divine aspect of you, and that is like unveiled. That is realized. Not quite this. That is like expressed in its fullness. In its fullness. It is able to express in its fullness. First it is realized. First it is it is the small self that is willing to know something beyond what that you know now, or the small self knows now, or the personality self knows now. So this is one level of consciousness. But there is the level of consciousness that is truly you, that you come from and you are part of. It is both of these. We have talked previously about the lava lamp. You are one of those like a manifestations of the liquid blob that takes a manifestation. And it is this aspect of you before. Use the lava lamp again. So there's a liquid of the lava lamp is one blob. It heats up, takes many manifestations. And we could think about it as this is you. You are the blob. There's only so remember how we said it isn't fair to say that you are source, but it isn't not fair to say you are source because it's both these things. Because it's like the lava lamp in which you are one. Because one blob of lava, if you would. And they're kind of laughing at the like, I guess, irony and isikurasa of calling source blob. Like, this is what of a lava lamp is, they say, because there are no words and they try to relay this message in ways that we could understand. And so they're just kind of like amused at using this languaging. And so this blob of liquid, there is only one. That's it, just one. So this one heats up, and then manifests into many little blobs. And then those blobs put on a costume and forget. That underneath the costume, is this beautiful, brilliant light that is part of the lamp. This light, this lava, forgets that it is this, and forgets that it comes from the one. And it is one and the same. It is part of it, and it is also a manifestation of it, and forgets this. And this is the aspect of you that we speak to, this little manifestation, blob, if you would, so some might like to call it soul, some might like to call it higher self, and you could call it what you like, so today we will call it your divine light. This is the harmony. So when we bring through the frequency and we say that reminds you, this is the you that it reminds. So why would this need to be reminded? It's like a waking up, if you would. allowing of Ayakoroso, because it's been hidden for so long under so many layers of personality and ego. Anisio koroso chia karasaya chikoroso. So it's like a waking up. It's not just waking up the small self, like how they're showing this to me. It's not just like the waking. It is allowing this divinity to shine through. So I'm asking questions about this, and they say that they'll talk about it again in another video because it's not their main message today, but they will talk about it in another transmission. Because I'd like to know more. And say maybe you do too. But it is this divine aspect of self. That we say, I see you. Like I see you, like you see somebody walking down the street, or I know you, like I know you because I already have a preconceived idea of what I know about you. This is like I see you with internal eyes, an internal seeing, and an internal knowing. And the love that's here is so much love. And they say, like, I see you, and the love that's here is like, Yanakarasa so expansive. Ikai shikia tonia shai korosia siotikia tikada sukia. Sakaru saishi kaiso. Okay, tiaso kiamata sikoros. We harmonize energy. Ani kyotoroshi amakara sakata. Then we do ayatoro kiyamata senekirasa tashikuro aura clearing. And we start with chakra balancing. And then continue on to aura clearing and aura strengthening. Okay, you say yes, we say yes. And you set your to harmonize energy with us because we are one. And together we create a co-creation of the highest vibrational frequency possible that can be held by you individually and collectively at this time. For the greatest and highest good, of all, without exception. And they do mean like all, all all energy manifestations. All. All means all is what they're telling me. And all. And they say that lovingly. Even when they're sarcastic, they're still very funny. And they're sending you love now. And they harmonize energy now. So shukui a kotishi anatakare e chikde braktisho. Your heart, our heart, one heartbeat. Is getting stronger. They say vibrationally that you are able to anchor higher and higher vibrational frequencies, like hold them with ease. And this becomes like a beacon. Each of you individually and together become like a beacon that is shining, playing this frequency, this broadcast. You could think of it like a lighthouse. You could think of it like a broadcast, any way that you like to think about it. You are emitting this divine light. And you are becoming what you would call stronger. We say it is like some of you might call it like a spiritual strength. And they call it like the ability to hold the higher vibrational frequencies and to anchor them into the physical body. Into the energy, into your energy body, and your physical body. Tichinia anakarsi tikinochnia maraktishi anakrateshi nikiotorokoayatai niskra. So I'm just asking a question here because how they're showing it to me is anikorase your energy body, anikorase bakarasa like almost like niakara tokorebeke atakarasa taking a whole new form. Anisikarasa tikarasa tokorase chikara lighter, lighter, lighter. Anisikarasa anisikarasa yakorase tikarasa. Everything is in evolution and getting lighter. And we realize that you might be experiencing things as heavier as things are getting lighter. Kind of like when you're cleaning out a bedroom, and you have to dig out everything from everywhere under the bed, and it feels so heavy and so hard. All the things in the corner and in your drawers, and things you thought that you didn't have in there anymore, and surprised you did. Things you've been holding on to that don't fit. All that. And then when you pull it all out, you have like a big pile that seems overwhelming. But then you look back in the room and you see how light it is. But you had to do all that heavy work, hard work first. And you had to take everything else, and it seemed like a mess, like a great big mess. Sometimes life can feel like a great big mess. And this is why, this is what's happening. So don't, dear ones, fret, worry. And we know that sometimes it can feel so hard. Things can feel like overwhelming. As you clean up the room and look under the bed, and you thought there were maybe monsters under there, and then you found out it was just, they say, like a lip gloss. It was just a lip gloss, and an old pair of socks, and a magazine. But you see all these things, these relics that you find under the bed and in the closet from years past. They're showing me like a lip gloss from the 80s. And you like a hair crimper from the 80s. And like comic book magazines, all of this, and a pair of dirty socks mismatched. All these are like relics of your past, who you used to be, but you never were. And you must see these things again, to be reminded, not only how far you've come, but also that you see that this, you used to be like this, and now you're not. You used to read the Archie magazine, comic book, and Archie and Veronica, and you used to read this, and now you don't. You have to dig up all these relics, these old versions of self, to know yourself not as them. You must empty the room, so that you may know your own emptiness, which is ironically very full. Okay, okay, they're going to do chakra clearing and a balancing now. So if you like to say yes again, you can. You may set your intention, and they begin. Tekni ai tuk chna kruti kdekte shurokor tek 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 krok tek tek pekrase kesekarokto nekte she akaroto chukere brakete tesekaraso tu tikjiama kate torichi amayatro mayatro kote shi akata wuk akta shnia wat shnia akti aktai shi waktasho ekti a waktai shiktoroshi amakai torishia lakchishia praktai sho no kaya saishi ikti a sukada hu
Nai shu 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 kia praktaishni akatashin le praktasho 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 Praktasho, 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 praktasho. Ana kursi bikara sa kachas praktasho prak 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 prak. Tik 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 tak tashkar prak tak 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 tik 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 tak tak tik 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 prak tak tik 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 shikar huk tak shik tik 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 shikar huk tak shik prak tak shikar ti shi shi shi. Ana kitu chukar prak tak shikar prak tak tik 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 drashanai. Hukte shine kore tikre brekte shwakata shi brekte shwakata se brekte shi akwarta che brekte akshware brakte shire kerekte sharekte shirekte shwakte sho wana shia wana shia wana shia wana shia wana shia brakte sho wakte sho brakte sho brakte sho brakte sho brakte sho brak 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 sho 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 brakte sho brakte sho brakte sho brak 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 sho shanedi chikiri ana turki brekte shi ana tik 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 shukr ak tik 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 shukr ta 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 shukr ta 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 shukr ta 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 shukr ta 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 sho 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 hai hai sho hai kator katata shikir hato to shi ai sho kia mama shukrata keisi kata shi 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 kata shi 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 husai takare shi a sho 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 Sishiana, why Tukurisi, and I see Akarasa, and they're going to begin aura cleansing now. Ayakurasa Kurasi Karasa, aura strengthening, aura cleansing, and strengthening. Anisaka clearing, clearing, aura clearing, Anisio Karasa, and strengthening. Anisio Karasi Ataisi. Nai kere brekte she, la nai tai showai, yai tikine abraktai shokine abraktai showai kanai tarakarai, yekte ashikere brekte anasokere brekte anasoke ebrektine anasokere brekte anasokere brekte anasokere brekte anasokere brekte anasokere brekte anasokere brekte abrekte so abrekte so abrekte so Abrekte so, abrekte so, abrekte so, abrekte so, abrekte so, abrekte so, naitroke me atakesi, niki atarokoso te anasatako isi asokara brekte asokote be achai, chai makorotike apakata sokati chikabrakta tatatata chikabrakta tatatata chikre, ikte chikabrakta tatatata chikabrakta Sutiachi kianana so laya shamati inekia bakata siya karashi piata so nabati shianana so kianana so ananaso nanaso 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 abakari shiananaso nananaso nananaso anekia bakare se takare tatasha shanakare se pakia sakarisi tatasha Nai shakarata kere 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 te 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 shakarata ta 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 so now nakarati kirata kiri ti 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 sakari kobakata shanai nai ti shiama kata say kerapateka say show kere 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 te te shake te te kere te 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 shake kere te 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 shake Nakarata Shinia Tatakarata Tatatata Kanata Tata Kanata Tata Kanata Tata Shakanatato Mete Kese Awahaso Naitakaroso Ni Shake Se Way Takara Sai Shakara Hasane Shikoro Tai Shikere Iso Anasai karotikia, and they're sending love now. Ayakaraya, koresinea, wakarasa tachia, waya karesike, muakte shi alakte, enikwe eswekte shwai, wakti ashukwete, aneswekte, ashwekte, ishwekte shu, ekte amarakta shoeketa, wekte shoakwai, anakwese. Quaese quereke ashwekte anaswakte ishwekte anasaya korichi quanasai shai. So shai kare. Sana watai she awatai sukiyamatai shai watai shi. Naso shiakayo taesinia. I'm just sending out energy now. Ayakorisia makarasai tokor strengthening anaskorsi ukene tai 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 una takarasai chikara takaras. Your anasakara your aura anakiato kore she anakasatasho woktai ani atai hu. Ukti alala shabrakti amakatai shi alataisho anaisia kaya soti asacho amakai kotashi awai kanasai tikiri tikere sokoti shishi hukiata takarasa sho. Hu si shi na ka so shi wa titikia tikinya chomrek te ala tokinea apai shi awa tikiri shi ala taina la taina kwate I pai shukure kabarek te sho break te shukurai brasho. Sorehechia, Hari Kioma Kai, So Tishiwa Kai, Sunekrashia, Le Shinia Waktai Shikore, He, Sokwatai Shi. Anasia Korasor is done. Iakai is Sokaria Taya Sokara Saya Korasa. Aura in Isikara shining, how they're showing it to me is just like a golden, Nikarasa like a light, like you would see, someone's aura. That's how they're showing it to me. It's got like like a white, and then a gold around it. And the gold is like it's there, and then there's like a gold drawing around it, if you would. Like they're still using my arms to bring this energy, so I wanted to stop it to share this with you, but they still want to do this, to use my arms like this. They tell me they'll stop in a minute. Like an outline, like a gold outline. It's like a rod of gold that goes around your physical body, and that creates like a protection. Ya takore shi wekte ana sote asai shi. And now they hug. You can hug them back if you like. Or connect with them in any way that feels authentic for you, or intuitively guided. Anikiata sonoshi amroktosi akarasai shikiata karasa. They're sending you love. Inikarasia takarasai chikara, so much love. Inisia takarasi. Nisikarasa takarasa shakarasa. And they show it to me like a bunch of like beings that are like huddled together in like a big like community hug. And they have form, but like no form. I don't know how to explain this to you exactly. And it's kind of like energy blobs that like all come together, and they just like hug each other. And like in a big energy hug. And there's a lot of love here. And this is you're a part of this. If you like to be, actually they say you're a part of it always. But maybe now you can feel it. You can sense it. It's not just like a concept. It is an experience that can be had by you. Oh, I say it so. Anakiata karaso. Si shiala karasa tikarase. Thank you so much for sharing in this experience with us today. They are sending or saying like a deep gratitude. Like they're very grateful for this opportunity always to connect in this way. Okay, so thank you so much for sharing in this experience with me and with us. And as always, we're sending you so much love. Thank you.